from the lighter side of pest control. This is the Tales from the Crawl Space podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad.
Afternoon.
This is the Tales from the Crawl Space MadMin episode.
Where the fuck is my stapler?
2.
There you go, Brad.
Okay, now?
Now.
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Happy Hanukkah, wherever the fuck you are. This is Brad Harvey and Tales from the Crawl Space podcast coming at you from beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. And with me, as always, across the miles and across the smiles, is my good buddy, Jack Starry. Jack, how you doing, my man?
Hey there, hi there, ho there. How are you, sir?
I am as welcome as can be. MICKEYMOUSC. And And I am incredibly stoked tonight because we are doing a very special episode of Tales from the Crawl Space. We have with us a couple of wonderful guests. Tonight is the MadMin episode, MadMin Dose, MadMin Deuces, MadMin 2. We're going to talk once again to a couple of the people that actually are a big help in making this thing go around. And we're going to start off with the one and only, you know him, you love him, Schulzie, James Schulz, my good buddy, brother from another mother. How you doing, man?
How's it going, kids, man? Good to see you guys. Been a minute. Looks like we might have lost Jen.
I believe we did.
Going on there.
She's struggling to get back in. I think maybe her connection took a dump on her.
Yeah, maybe she's up there in Plymouth, Indiana, which is a couple hours north, so maybe she's struggling with solar flares from the northern lights.
She's working on a computer that Zach Bell set up.
Oh, damn.
Don't. We're starting.
Nope, he didn't set it up because I don't believe there's any gay porn on it. So.
True.
And God, she is struggling hard.
Yeah, she is.
Anyway, while our technical director of Tales from the Crawl Space tries to handle this, Schulzie, tell me a little about what you've been doing lately. You haven't been on for a minute.
No, it's been doing old man shit. Just recently had my hip replaced, so I get not to partake in any Kentucky barrel water tonight. I'm still on the Norco train. Well, thanks for that, Brad. Appreciate that.
I've got you. I'm just telling you, I got you covered, man. I'm helping you out here.
Right on. I'll take another good slug for me there.
No, done.
But yeah, so we're recovering from that. Looking forward to going back to work here sometime in the near future.
Wait a minute, Schulz. Okay, now you keep
going. Oh, okay. Glad you're feeling better.
Kentucky hugs.
Yeah, baby. But yeah, so not a whole lot of that. I although still a cheese bag at heart, I left the industry, a couple of years back. I've been working for in a different vein, but still pulling down some admin type duties.
Absolutely. You were in the business, and by the business I do mean the industry, long enough to be considered a retiree of this thing of ours. And so, when once a cheese bag, always a cheese bag, and there you go. That's a fine collection of beer that you got represented tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. So it's great to have you on, man. How's the missus?
The missus is doing well.
Is the missus getting really tired of you hanging around the house yet?
Oh yeah. She's ready for me to go.
Hurry up, fucking heal.
That's right. So speaking of the healing process, you've already told us about the Norco regimen, but how you doing? How you getting on? How long on it?
Getting along pretty well. It was a total hip replacement, and so I'm still kind of scurrying around like an octogenarian on a walker.
On a rollator.
Yeah. You
got a walker or a rollator?
I got a walker. They went old school on me.
Yeah, Insurance wouldn't pay for a fucking.
So
roll.
are you gonna get the bathtub and go? You want some popsicles? I got some popsicles in the basement.
You can.
Hey,
you can
Jim's
come
back.
I'm
You
back.
can
take-
I
girl.
had to do it on my
You can
phone.
take the shirt
computer
off
kept
if you
kicking me
want.
out.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's
The comment about taking the shirt off was to me, not to you, Jen. I'm sorry.
Let's introduce her while she's still here.
There we
go, ladies and gentlemen. We have I don't know her title now, but she is like the do-all up at the home office at the Scarlet Letter, the one and only. You know her, you love her, Jen Shay. Jen, welcome at last to our show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
We are delighted to have you and on the show, and we're just really excited to talk to you. To kind of play catch up. So, okay,
Yeah.
all the players are in place now. So we are going to. I've got a question to answer from our chat. Tyler asked, "What you vaping on there, Brad?" Back when I quit smoking, I decided to go to e-cigarettes. I walked into the vape shop and I said, "What do you got that tastes like a Marlboro?" They're like, "Well, I don't know, but we've got this nice, we got this nice fruit cocktail one. We've got this nice, strained underwear flavor and stuff like that." I said, "Look," I said, "if I want to taste a banana, I will eat a fucking banana. I'm trying to quit smoking. Give me something that tastes like a Marlboro." He goes, "Well, there's this classic tobacco. I tried it. It tasted absolutely nothing like a Marlboro. But, still, it's like I breathe easier now. I mean, I've been doing it for years. I've been breathing easy now. I'm still on the tobacco flavored stuff. And, I don't stink. I do stink because I'm a 60-year-old man, but, we stink. But anyway, I don't smell like smoke. So it's really great. I mean, I still have my nicotine addiction, but, I'm able to breathe a little bit more. So
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Yes, you are a smoker, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
But anyway, and
that's how I get this voice, baby. Come on.
He not only is he a Lucky Strike man, he is a Lucky Strike and Zippo man.
The smooth and dulcet tones.
That's right.
Mr. Jack Star.
They are
brought to you by Lucky Strike LSMFT.
So Jen, tell us a little about your experience out there, and give us your resume, I guess.
My resume is like how long I guess I've been in the business 17 years now. I started scheduling and just as people left, I learned their job. So I'm currently the only person there that can do every single job except pest control technician because you're not getting me out there with all those bugs. But as far as
bullshit, you're not licensed.
You
You could probably get out there and do that job. You just don't have a license. But, I mean,
that's right. But I don't want the license because that's gross.
I don't want the license. Oh, that's gross.
But when does that stop some companies, though?
No.
When does that
No. I'm sorry. I got to stop.
Micah Pax.
We are talking to a woman who says pest control is gross, yet every day she handles these nasty ass service reports and everything that are probably got spilled coffee, butt sweat, and Big Mac sauce from God knows how many days, and she's talking about pest control being
among other things.
Among other things, we weren't going to go there, but yeah, exactly. Yes. Oh man,
no, creepy crawly negative.
Oh man, that's the stuff. That's the stuff I get off on.
Yet neck hair removal is still on the board.
I'm right where I need to be. I'm in the office, whether it's paying bills or scheduling or anything. I can do it all.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this lady over here was a savior to me when I was during my tenure at the Scarlet Letter. And James may or may not admit it, but she was his savior too.
Oh, and, instrumental! Oh my God!
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's great because she is basically okay. Think of a business as a funnel. All right, you've got all this stuff coming at you, and then it all has to go into the funnel and go into this little neck part where everything needs to go where it belongs. She is at the tip of that funnel, making sure everything runs smoothly. And we're talking about 6 different branches. 6, right? If I remember correctly.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
6.
Yeah, 6 different branches. She's getting shit from everywhere, and she's able to handle it with a dignity and aplomb that I entirely
Thank
respect.
you.
So, and it's
Until
it's
the
really
phone hung
excellent.
up, and then it was, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's why we're here tonight, Jen, because we want to talk about some of the things that we run into during that. I've got a little taste of it because I've been out ever since I left the Scarlet Letter. I've been out in the field. I was a technician for a while, and then when I had my injuries and illnesses and stuff. Did you know about all that? Let's see. I
followed it a little bit on Facebook, but I don't know a lot about it.
Oh gosh! In December, my knee went out on me. Okay.
Okay.
So
I think I remember that part.
I had to have rehab. On New Year's Day, my gallbladder went out on me, so I had to have that
I did not know.
And then, I was recovering from all of that. I was getting ready to go back. I was back in 1 week. I was 1 week into my return, and I got a detached retina in my eye. So I was off for another month or so.
That.
May was from December to May, I didn't work, and it was driving me batshit. But when I came back. I was gone all that long, and I walked into a promotion when I got back. I was some service manager, and I'm also head of sales there now too. So I was
nice.
So I got to go back out in the field. Well, the owner, Bill, aka William the Merciful, went on vacation. His niece was getting married in Colorado. He went out for 2 weeks, and I've been in the office. And you know what? I don't miss it. I really don't. See, you're the office lady. You don't like bugs. Me, I love bugs.
Right.
And I was stuck in the office dealing with all these ignorant ass, stupid shit questions from customers.
Yes.
And maybe a couple of technicians too. Hey, Jenny. The Jenny from Pestrogen is just piped in on the chat. So, but yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's where I'm at, and Bill comes back tomorrow or Monday, so I'm back out in the field. I've already got myself scheduled a nice fat ass day to kind of stay away from the office.
Oh, good for you.
But then he calls me. He goes, hey, brother, my dog is graduating from obedience school, so I need you back in the office from 3 to 5 on Monday to cover phones. I was like, oh shit. So I still got a couple hours to deal with that, but that's okay. If there's any dog that needed obedience school, it's his. Ember's a beautiful dog.
I can think of a couple myself.
Oh God, right. So anyway, so enough about, and I'm done talking. Jack apparently had a question or two.
Well, when we were getting into it, as having worked at a pest control office, how many times a week have you ever said, we'll get someone right out there, knowing that it'll be at least Thursday or possibly the next week? How many times have you had to say that?
And did you say in a day or a week?
Well, either or. No one.
Okay.
Tell them we're going to get right out there. Yeah,
and
knowing it's not going to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh, at least 5 times a day, at least.
Just
most definitely.
Get him off the phone.
That's all you got to tell them, though, and it makes them happy.
Yeah,
right.
To get him off the phone and off your desk. That's what it's all about.
That's it.
Then let the technician deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
At the end of the day, if you can see simulated wood grain on the top of your desk, you've done your job.
That's right.
If you can see it. What's the weird? Schulzie, what's the weirdest thing you ever had to write on a service ticket?
Wow. Let's see. Technician must wear booties and a mask, and is not allowed to actually enter the home as the homeowner is immunocompromised. And then when the tech arrives, they absolutely insist that they're still coming in the house to spray, but crazy. That's the first one that comes to mind for a minute. I'd have to think on that for a little bit.
How about you, Jen?
Yeah,
What's
that's a hard one.
thing?
That's a tough one. Gosh, I'm not sure. Well, we did. Yeah, we did have a really creepy guy that we did some termite work for. And I probably had to write some notes on his service ticket about the mannequins in the car and the mannequins in the house, and don't be afraid when you knock on the front door and he asks you to come and find me. That
What the fuck?
was probably the weirdest. Oh, he was a weird one. So I'm sure I had to write some really, really weird stuff on that guy's service tickets. So I guess that's the first one that comes to mind for me.
That's
so
just creepy.
He was different. He liked stuff.
I did have one at one time that insisted that the technician look specifically for these extra large beetles that had surveillance equipment attached to them that were being sent over by the neighbors. That was
sharks with freaking laser beams on their head.
Dude, it was nuts.
Surveillance beetles. That's a new one.
Yes, surveillance beetles. Yes.
Surveillance
That
beetles.
is a new one.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I had one that, and I'm not really proud of this either because I won't say which company I was at when this all went down, but I had a customer call saying that the last time you guys had a technician here, I had to turn him away. And I asked her why, and she said, because I specifically requested a white technician. I was like,
I remember that one.
Okay, well, yeah. And so,
well, that kind of gives that away.
Way to go, Schulzie.
We worked at 3 different companies.
We did. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
But way to give it away, Jen.
I can tell you it was not the Scarlet Letter. So we'll narrow it down to 2.
It's not the Scarlet Letter, exactly. So anyway, but
gotcha.
So anyway, so when I approached my boss, not Zach, but about it, he was, it was like, he basically left the decision to me, which was actually kind of cool. So I was like, no, we're not doing this, ladies. We're not doing this, ladies. So, I asked him to find another pest control company. So, but anyway, that was the weirdest thing. I mean, it was weird in a repugnant, kind of way. And because I don't take that shit from nobody.
Yeah, fuck that lady. Fuck that.
Exactly. So, what about you, Jack? You've done everything in the pest control business. What is the weirdest thing you have had to put on a service ticket?
Not on the service ticket, but on the cover sheet because I didn't want the customer to see it on the ticket when they went to sign it. But it said that the customer will try to fuck you. There's this woman that she'd throw herself at every single technician possible. So, and to the point like jamming her hands out someone's pants, grabbing their ass, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, she'd try to get every technician went by. So I was like, customer will try to fuck you. So
amazing! Wow.
Only
come prepared.
Though. You said come. That's not really what they were trying to do at the account. She was. He wasn't. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, one guy did linger a little longer at the stop, so it's entirely possible he was lonely.
Yeah. Well, she was a recent college graduate. She graduated Magnum cum loudly.
Magnums.
Magnum. Yes. Oh my God. Let's see. I have a question for the panel.
Yes.
What is the dumbest thing a technician or a salesman has ever told you out in the field, coming in to check in, what have you? Jack, we'll start with you. Because he's over here like, oh, yeah.
Something instantly jumps to mind. I had a technician when I was supervisor at the second largest school system in the country. And the Victor snap traps with the expanded trigger, how it has that yellow trigger with the holes in it, kind of looks like Swiss cheese. He was setting traps out and not baiting them at all. Setting the traps, not baiting them. Couldn't figure out why he didn't get any any rodent catches and anything in the traps. And he said that, well, it looks like cheese, so they're supposed to go to it because it looks like cheese. You don't need to bait them. It looks like cheese. I just kind of shook my head, and it's it's there just for looks because it's a mousetrap, buddy. It's not really cheese. Smell it. There's nothing. So,
oh dear Lord,
that's what I have.
How about you, Jen?
Probably when one of my techs asked me when it was pouring down rain if he was supposed to power spray the outside of a house in a torrential downpour.
Oh, like piss and rain?
So
nice.
Piss and rain. And he calls me and asks me if he's supposed to go do this exterior treatment in the rain, or did I want to call to reschedule? Already rescheduled, honey. Go ahead and bring me that ticket back.
Yeah,
so kidding. I didn't think it was something that I had to reach out and tell him in a torrential downpour that he did not need to power spray the exterior of a house.
Oh man.
So that has to probably be the dumbest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is, my God.
So,
that was. I get that a lot. And it's with the newer ones. It's like the older ones, the more seasoned ones.
He was brand new.
They know that's a crock of shit. You're not going to do it, but and then they'll call and let you know I didn't do this because blah blah blah. I was like,
but then I guess I kind of expect common sense to take over.
Oh, and see, that's where you go wrong.
That's where you fucked up. That's where you fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. That's where things went pear shaped on you. But no, you bring up an interesting thing that I wanted to mention. When you were talking to the technician, you said it's already rescheduled. Blah, 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 blah. That was the coolest thing. Whenever I'd call you up, I was like, I would have a problem, and you would 90% of the time you would already fucking know about it. And it's like, okay, I got it. It's taken care of. I got this. It's good, Brad. Then bye.
Yep.
Done. Like, oh shit, Jane's coming by.
Well, there's a lot of that. Yes, for sure. Yep, that has not changed. Except now I sit right outside of her office door.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. No kidding. You're close to the heartbeat. That's awesome. She didn't have to yell as loud to summon you.
Not as loudly, but I still hear my name screamed 15 times a day. Mm-hmm. So it's okay.
Such is life of the family business. I mean, when you have a family business like the Scarlet Letter, I mean, if the owners yell at you like you're their kids, that means you're part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's absolutely it. But not even necessarily that. It's more like, Jen, I need your help, and I have to jump and run up in there and fix whatever problem she's having. But that's okay.
Right.
It's all good.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, we're all human, so I get that. And and the one times that I had some catastrophic things that happened that may have come from headquarters, I would always get when you're a family business, a corporate, big corporate places and shit, big box stuff. They're just like, nah, fix this, and But then I get this call and it's like, I feel terrible about this. It's like, and then I'm the one getting boned, but I'm also the one going, it's okay, it's cool, we're human, it all happens, and right. And I had a really great conversation with her when I first took the office position, and I did something, I messed something up. It got and she got kind of upset about it, and I just listened. Okay, no problem. I kept my cool, then she called me back a little while later to discuss what went down, and she goes, I just get frustrated with her. I said, but now I don't want to keep talking. I said, that's okay, because the more I talk to you, the more I learn. And she's like, well, okay then. And then after that, I never had any problem.
Look at that.
And I told Chuck that, and he goes, wow. He goes, Brad, you cracked the code.
Right.
I was like, yes, funny. I did, didn't I? I said it was great. But after that, my one-on-one interactions with the top brass after that. I mean, one-on-one, just without any type of without any type of cheesy ass filter in between, we're always positive. And so I really, that's the and if there's one of the things I miss besides you, Jen, my God, I miss you, is that. And but I've also have that where I'm at now, because I have, there's me, there's him. It's like, if I got an issue, I just take it to him, and and he takes care of it, or he takes care of it, or he tells me to fucking rub some dirt on it or suck it up or whatever, But
Sure.
there's no buffer between that, and it's beautiful. Walk it off. Walk it off.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you with the metal hip, walk it off. Yeah, walk it off and just send those Norcos over here.
Right. Fresh bottle today.
Oh, look at him rattling his bottles. Yeah. Whatever you say, Jay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I the number of times Jen bailed me out of stuff was oh Lord, I call her in the biggest panic, and Jen's like, oh no,
and I say, James, we got this.
Yeah, see, Jen, this was a thinly veiled topic. We were going to talk about admin stuff, but this was actually intentional for me and James to get you on here so we could kiss your ass.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's like, we're not worthy.
We miss you, Jen. We miss you. We need to figure out how to get Jen down here for cheese stock.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Jack.
I tried to
kiss her
recruit
ass
Brad back.
She did. There's been a major shakeup, but everything's all good. But hey, I'm where I need to be right now. So
I know you are, and I totally respect that. So
miss the steam and dog shit out of you, but I'm cool.
I get it. It's all good.
Okay. Oh, did I introduce my guest, my co-host Jack?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I'm over here like a silent movie, just kind of sitting back listening.
He's observing. Yeah.
So, but Jack also has some admin experience, and
I have a moment of stupidity from the field. Here's a moment of stupidity from the field for you. Not just a technician, but a technician, a salesman, and the operations manager, all out on site trying to sink Centricon in the ground. Ground's too hard. What does this brain trust come up with as their solution? Well, we'll just use the power rig off the truck and soak the ground down with whatever's in the tank. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what happened to be in the tank was demand. Everyone knows is a highly repellent insecticide, and we're gonna soak the ground down with that and then sink termite bait in. Brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
Quite honestly, it took it a minute to click for me, but
Hey,
he's not.
Jen,
He's not
just so
listening.
you know,
but
Jen,
he's not listening.
you're
but
recently
Anthony Johnson
departed.
did that. He's not listening. I know he's not listening to the show, Jen, but Anthony Johnson did that.
You're kidding.
No, it was at our 3-letter bank that we used to service at the Scarlet Letter. I don't know if y'all still do or not, but
right.
Anyway, so we did. I gave him. They had termites really bad. I gave him the Centricon job, and he comes back, and I said, "So AJ, how'd it go?" He goes, "Oh, it's smooth. And I say, "What?" I said, "Do you have any problems?" He goes, "Yeah, that ground was hard as fuck." But he goes, "I got it." He goes, I took my power sprayer, my power rig, and I got the ground all soft and stuff." I said, "You mean the one that was full of sidekick?" He goes, "Yeah, man. Yeah, they went in a lot easier then." I was like, dude, my God. So I guess where I was next spring, I was there dealing with termites, termite retreat. I had to pull, Jen, I had to pull every one of those damn nasty contaminated stations up and drill holes again. Yeah. And yes, the ground was just as hard as it was, but did I use my power rig? No, I didn't use my power rig. I just bucked up and took care of business and got those things in the ground. No. And the following year, the termites were gone. But oh my God, man, I was like, you just want to look at you balance it out. It's like you want to call them the stupidest fucker that ever lived, but also you need the body on the route, so you don't want them blasting off or walking out or something. Get him so pissed.
Right.
You want to educate him somewhere in the middle. It's like,
that's a double whammy, because not only did you violate the Centricon label, you also violated the Psychic label for the way you're applying and how you're applying and everything. He was just wrong all over the fucking place.
Dude, if you're gonna fuck up, you need to fuck up epic.
Well,
it's like,
go big or go home.
We already got 1 foot in the hole. Let's just jump in the motherfucker.
Well, and the actual incident that I was talking about was the second time it occurred, because Jen, the one that I was speaking of was your recently departed. I
wondered when you said general operations manager. I wondered. That does not shock me in the least little bit.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the bug killing messiah, and
right,
brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, he was also supposed to be the IT messiah, and he had my computer so screwed up. I had phantom screens and all kinds of stuff I had to deactivate literally every time I logged into my computer every day.
Shit. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he still haunts me.
Yes. James and mine's late buddy, Randy, gifted to the Scarlet Letter a beautiful front office desk, right? It was the same kind that Kim Purnell had, that Kim had in her office. It was the nice dark cherry, simulated cherry. It had the side return and the credenza and everything. I took that big ass metal rack out that we put service ticket on and used that, and it was beautiful. And or maybe I just used that as a base. But anyway, I digress. I had to go behind and like rewire everything, because we had the computer. We had the keyboard, which was not wireless. We had the mouse, which again was not wireless, and the print. We had the laser printer, the ticket printer, and all this other stuff. So I had all these fucking wires going. Oh, the phone. I had all these wires going on, right? So I just took them and I gathered them up and just kind of braided them as best I could and tucked them all in and tucked it under there. I got me some of that Velcro shit that I used on that retractable netting job I did in Newcastle. Had some left over and I put it up there, and this guy came in when I was on vacation, and he goes, I dropped something on the floor. I dropped a pin on the floor. I looked under that place. That was a hot mess. So I fucking did it all over for you. And the minute I fucking got on that computer and clicked it on, sparks are flying and shit and everything. I was like, what the fuck did you do? I looked, he ran the wires all wrong and stuff. And it was just an absolute mess. Just a mess. Oh my God.
Yeah, good.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with him
know
anymore.
What he was doing.
Yeah.
I am too.
Fake it till you make it was the motto.
100% his life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's his entire life too, not just at work.
Now, I know working for the Big Green Tea at one point in time, that if you're a service manager at the Big Green Tea, you're going to be an admin half the time, because they couldn't keep admin people in the office. You ended up answering the phones and doing everything else. Mm-hmm. I got to tell you, the stupidest thing I think I heard was a branch manager telling the termite guys that it may be raining, but it's not raining under the overhang. Telling them to go ahead and do the termite work. Yeah, it's not raining under the eaves to go ahead and do the termite job when it's pouring down fucking rain. Mm-hmm. And I sat there and looked at, that's the one that had the wife that looks like Gollum with a wig. That one.
Oh yeah.
That was the guy. Guy came from Rent-A-Center, had no fucking idea what he was doing, telling people that it's raining, but it's not raining on the overhang. That's stupid. I think it's the stupidest thing, especially because it's coming from a branch manager. That's when you've really got things to worry about.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
People come and people go, and okay, Jen. I asked that question about what was the dumbest thing, and I'll give this to James too. The stupidest thing that you ever had like a technician, salesman, what have you. What about one of your colleagues, one of the people in the office? What was probably the dumbest? You just kind of looked at them like they had a turd stuck to their forehead because this question was so stupid.
Oh gosh, we have so many of those. I can think of 2 or 3 girls at the office right now that I want to slap on a daily basis because of the stuff that they ask me. And right now, nothing's coming to mind. But like, quite honestly, I have to look at them like they have 3 eyes. So one girl, okay, so Brad, you know how we track, maybe you don't know, but we track mileage on every single one of our trucks.
Oh, I fucking know.
We track
Big time.
changes.
I still have nightmares about that.
Everything. Mm-hmm. Car washes, everything. So this girl is tracking car washes and mileage, and she's literally in a spreadsheet, which is a checkoff list to make sure that you're getting this paperwork on every single vehicle. And I ask her, hey, I haven't seen anything come through for the Indy branch in quite some time. Where are we at with that? She's in the spreadsheet, which is the checkoff list, and looks at me and says, I need a checkoff list. You're in the checkoff list. Why are you telling me that you need a checkoff? That's what all those little X's are on that screen in front of you. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's what comes to mind for me first. That's probably the dumbest thing.
Oh my goodness! Holy crap!
I've ever heard
that is. It's just kind of looking at it like, okay. Mine is recent.
Yeah, and I know she's looking at me like I'm stupid, but that's because I'm in such awe of her stupidity that I had no comment.
Sometimes you can't even be mad. Sometimes you're just impressed by the level of ignorance that and you wonder how
that's
they
exactly
remember how they remember like breathe, how to keep their bladder under control, how to all those things that are like involuntarily brakes and fire signals to that if that is a challenge for them. But and then it's just like impressive. How do you but I have one.
How do you make it to work?
Yeah, exactly. And I have one recent one that was. I sat her down. I said, I need you to send an email. She goes, how do I do that?
What?
No.
Okay.
No, great. Okay. No. Granted,
was she 90?
She was new to the position. Schulzie, it was Annette. But anyway, but I understand she's new to the position, right? But it's a fucking email, all right? So at least have the rudimentary computer skills to do the job, before even accepting.
Amen.
So basically what's going to happen is when office people are being recruited and interviewed and stuff, I am not going to interview them anymore. I am auditioning them. I am putting them in front of the computer. I am making sure they know how to open a computer. I am making sure they know how to log into to an app like Pest. I'm making sure that they know how to open an email, how to create a PDF file, how to send attachments and things like that before I even consider letting them moisten that chair any more than they already are right now. And so it's something else. But but I've been 2 weeks in that chair, and there's been so many female butts in that chair. I'm worried about getting a yeast infection. So I'm looking for the person. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start conducting technical interviews in order to find this right person. So at least a pulse and the ability to breathe is important, but you've got to have the other skills too before you even think about sitting in that chair.
Absolutely.
So.
Yep.
Anyway, so Jen, what are you drinking
light of your
tonight?
face in the interview and make you think they're the most brilliant person ever.
Oh, and then I'll just try to be. I'll just try to look at because I grew this beard for the specific purpose of rubbing it like this when I'm talking to somebody. Right. So I will do that. As we go. But Jack, what are you drinking tonight?
Water. Just drink me some water.
Yeah, how you been feeling? I know you had a little bit of a rough start last week, but
I had the creeping crud for a while, but I'm doing better. I'm not going to test my limits right now because I'm just coming off of it, just starting to feel completely human. So first of all, no more Mexican food for a while. We're not doing that anymore. and I'm going to leave the alcohol alone for a little bit too, because I don't need to be turning into the lawn sprinkler of shit and vomit again. I don't feel like doing that. No bueno.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, Jen, what are you drinking? Hey, Jen, what are you
Prosecco.
drinking? No, Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Ooh, Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Fancy. I have a feeling. I think this might be the first. This might be the first wine that we've had on the show.
Oh, really?
I think so. You know, unless
More than one person?
Heather Tutton was drinking wine when she was on here, but I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, you're a trailblazer, Jen. Just put it that way.
Exactly what's needed after this week.
Yes, and Schulzie, I know what you're not drinking tonight.
Yeah.
But what are you drinking?
Just water.
Water. Okay, we got two water. Yeah, we got
Water
two
buddies.
You and me,
Water
Brad.
buddies.
You and me.
Well,
Gotta stay hydrated, don't you, Jack?
hey, Jen, you are the office messiah. So why don't you just wave your hand over James's water and turn it into wine?
There we go.
There we go.
There it is.
Yes.
Thank you, dear.
Well, I myself am drinking. Hey, Jack, remember this bottle?
Yes, sir, I do.
This is the one that my bride Ellen will grab my 1.75s that are getting low and pour it into this so she could throw the bottle away. This is actually
we're making an infinity bottle now, huh?
Evan Williams. No, it's always the same shit because I always drain it by the time she gets it. But this is the Evan Williams bottled and bond that I always drink. I call it my retirement bourbon. And
nice choice.
So, but she has condensed it into this. So I'm going to kill this soldier tonight. And but of course I'm washing it down with my usual ice spring water in my Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com. Take a look at this, peoples. You can't beat this. I mean, look at the graphics on that. I mean, you can read those letters from your phone. They are so sharp and stuff. And then of course it is emblazoned with the Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, PCHD logo. And then of course we've got look at that sexy stud right there. My God, man. And Jen, control yourself. Get yourself under control because it gets a lot better because there's our boy right there on the other side of it. Yeah.
And those still come with the stainless urethral sounding rods, don't they?
We're gonna get to that, Schulzie, but yeah, and it's a 20, Jen. It's a 20-ounce tumbler. So if you happen to ever get a hold of one of these tumblers right there, you can hold it with one hand if you know what I'm talking about. And
it's big enough I can fit my entire penis in this one.
Oh, for crying out loud! But look at that. Yeah.
But was that a picture of Queen Nord on the side of that? That's Paula.
That's Paula.
Hey,
that's Paula. Yeah,
there we go.
That's Paula Benedict, First Lady of Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group. Yeah, and these are a limited edition. There's only 4 of these in existence. And but Jen, I'm telling you what, if you haven't seen a Tony Spangler tumbler up close and personal, you're gonna love it because it's got a rubber bottom on there. We all know how Jack likes the rubber bottom. But when you're like really getting really sauced, you see how I'm holding Paula right there. This is something she is very familiar with.
Oh yeah,
and you're like knocking it around on the desk, it doesn't move. Oh well, sure it'll tip over, but that's where the lid comes in handy because it's got a great closure on it. So
very handy.
Exactly.
Yes.
And and if you're having any type of medical issue, Tony's got you covered because every Tony Spangler tumbler comes with the surgical stainless steel urethral sounding rod. If you ever have clog up and stuff, they're honed machine to precision that'll take care of all detritus and debris that you may encounter.
And if you leave it in your penis, it's great. It's better than Viagra if you leave it in your penis because it lasts for 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever you want, and it turns your loads in like a T-shirt launcher.
Welcome to the show, Jen. I guess I should have warned you, but anyway.
Dual uses on the.
Jen, I've got. I mean, Tony Spangler tumblers from SpanglerArt.com are so technologically advanced that I even have a this is a prototype of one that actually lets you know that the product inside, the liquid inside, is cold because it's got my nipple on there. See right there. If that's hard, you got cold product in here.
Coors Light can suck it. Coors Light.
That's right. Yeah, that's me. That's me right there. Yeah, that's right. So
Very nice.
yeah, I got this special from Tony on my birthday that says "Happy Birthday, Papa Cheese" on it. And a picture of me with no shirt on. We're driving in my truck, flipping the world.
Look
off.
at that.
So, but yeah, if you can think it, Jen, Tony can make it. Whatever you want on a tumbler, he can do that, and it's really cool.
Very nice.
I mean, they've got it all, folks. I mean, I've got a great collection of them. You know, I've got this one that my cheese daughter Jenny Wilson made for me when she got her job at Trio, and it's got the somewhere. It's got the truck that she stole from me. I'm driving a freaking beat up minivan now, but
with no air conditioning.
It's got air conditioning kind of now, but that's only because it's like 65 degrees outside.
Right.
So, but it's got it. I'm telling you what, man. I mean, what could you not get from a Tony Spangler tumbler at spanglerart.com? You got stunning graphics. You have a wide variety of ways of images. You have the rubber bottom. You have the spill-proof lid. You have the double-walled insulation. Jen, I can put ice in this tonight. I've got this ice here. That ice will still be there on Sunday. I shit you not. That is no
nice.
But it's got everything.
Yep.
You know, with the rubber bottom, I mean, when you need a good beverage vessel and some medical supplies, Jack, there's only one place to go.
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal your ethereal sounding rods.
Outstanding, yes. God, I love that. I love that jingle. Jack, tell them where they can get more jingles.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Oh, that wasn't even.
Oh, we're done already?
No, not yet. Not yet. I don't know what the fuck that was, but you can get if you go to Facebook to JT Story VO. That stands for voiceovers. He'll do jingles, podcast intros like he's done for Pestrogen, does for all of our custom intros, and for some other podcasts out there he's done some special intros for. So JT Story VO on Facebook. Just get a hold of him there.
Did I just see Joe make a cameo?
What?
You probably
there
did.
Yep. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
At least it's not like the one time.
Staying down.
At least it's not like the one time, Brad.
Oh, the one time, yeah, that was a hell of a cameo, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, to answer your question, Schulzie, she has been invited, but anyway, I get my next question to the panel.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's I'm getting group text, but that's actually good news because my dad's coming home from rehab tomorrow.
Outstanding.
So that's awesome. So
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
he took a really nasty fall about 3 weeks ago, and he was in the hospital getting that nursed out. You know, he's got some issues. He has Parkinson's, and they put him in rehab for a little while, and he's mending up and ready to come home. So Ellen and I are going to go run down there tomorrow and get him back down to his house. So life is good.
Cool.
But that's everybody coordinate shit. It's either that or it's Mark and Daryl going back and forth with each other. I don't know. But anyway, as they often do. But so anyway, next question that I've got, and then I'll throw it back to Jack. If you could be doing anything else other than what you are doing now, what would it be? Schulz, you can start.
You know, at this point, I'd just love to be retired.
Okay.
However, my lovely bride does not want me around the house that much. So
this is true. Yeah. Mine thinks she does, but no, she don't want any part of that. She just don't know. But how about you, Jen?
Oh, librarian, probably.
Really?
Okay.
I'm a book nerd.
That's actually cool, and I would like you to drill down into that. It's like, you're a book nerd. You like it quiet. You like telling people, shh.
I do.
Yes.
I do it to my grandkids often.
There you go. That's right. You got awesome grandkids, Jen. I see.
How the hell do you have grandkids? You're like 20 something.
I know, right?
How's that happen?
Thank you.
kind of blew my ass away too when I
52.
found out. You know,
Yeah.
she's got,
Yeah. I've got a lot of grandkids. So, yeah.
She's the cool grandma. Or Granny
no
or
doubt.
Nana or Mimi or whatever.
No, we're not
Meemaw.
Granny. No. There's no Granny.
What are you?
It's Gaga.
Gaga?
I'm Gaga.
All right. Lady
Yes.
Gaga.
No Granny.
Right.
I'm too young to be a Granny.
You're too young to be a granny. Yeah. Now, when you
That's
become a
right.
great grandmother, then you can be a granny. That's how it works.
They can call me whatever they want by the time that.
that was. But my mom was actually granny to my daughter and my nieces and nephews. But my mom was cut from an entirely different cloth.
Well, they were back then.
Yeah, back then.
For sure.
Hey, girl, I am not much older
sure.
than you. let's just clear the air here. I am not much older than you. Back in my day.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know.
My mom too.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it's all good. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
That sounded kind of bad.
My cousin Marty is called Gigi. She's Gigi.
Oh, Gigi.
You're
I've heard that. Yeah.
Gigi, Gaga. It's like,
yep.
Fucking just call him Grandma, man. It's
Gaga's different.
But
have grandmas.
Ellen's mom was Nana, and Nana. Yeah,
my mom was Nana.
When you get called Nana, that's like prestigious as fuck. You know, it's like because at least I know. I miss the hell out of that woman. I'm one of the few people in the world that love the mother-in-law to death, and that was.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's awesome because you're right. That's a rare occurrence.
Yeah. My mother-in-law was awesome, and I missed the shit out.
Oh, good for you. You're very lucky.
Anyway, all right. I'm done bringing the room down. Jack, help me out here.
Now, for both of you, would you say you get more drama from your technicians or from your customers on overall, on average? You get more drama from your techs or your customers?
I'm gonna go customers.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
More drama from customers? Okay.
Yeah. I'd have to go customers also, but I mean, but techs are a close second. Techs are a close second.
They are, aren't they?
There are so many more customers though than there are techs. So many more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I think the one thing that we have the advantage of over just like being at home is we actually have a phone that we can slam the fuck down when we're shitty with a customer. You know, it's like
we can still do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, try slamming this down. You're looking at some money. You know, it's like, but you got that receiver. It's got the cord on the thing. You just like they get okay. Have a nice day. All right. Thanks for calling the Scarlet Letter, and you're just like, motherfucker, slam it down, and then you look, then you look at the person across at the next desk, and you wouldn't fucking believe what I just had to deal with.
Yep, we could write a book.
Oh hell yeah, we could. Oh my god, but I would have to agree. Yes, I deal with more drama with customers than I definitely do with technicians. It's not even close. I'm blessed. You know, I'm working with some really awesome people, and so I'm really blessed right now. And it really wasn't that bad at the Scarlet Letter, and I mean it was bad at the Big Green Tea, but nowhere near as bad. None of them were anywhere near as bad as Economics Laboratory Retriever.
Right.
Oh my God. I have never dealt with so many fucking prima donnas in my life than I have at the Big Blue E. And holy shit, you guys. My God. I wonder if they're still the same way. You know, it's like, the only people I didn't have drama from was you, Foster, and that's about it. I was in charge of like 12 specialists, when I was at the Big Blue E, and I think you and him that was it. So
yeah, but I mean,
I didn't get to work.
We came from an environment of get it done.
Yeah,
get it done at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
Make it work, get it done right. And yeah, the others were coddled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jen, what did you do before the Scarlet Letter?
Toll road.
You were a
I
toll
worked for
road
the Indiana
attendant?
Toll Road for 6. And well, I started as a toll road attendant, and then I transferred down to the administration building in Granger, and I've started out as customer service, and then they put me into this complaint department and made me head of complaints. And you would not believe the complaints you get from people driving down the toll road. It was insane.
Really?
People are like, oh, head of complaints, super easy job. You have no idea the phone calls, the emails, calling the mayor, anybody they could think of, because there's a tennis shoe laying in the middle of the toll road. So, it was pretty crazy job. So,
wow.
But I have very long drives, so that's why I started looking for something else.
Okay.
So I loved it.
How did you stumble across? How did you stumble across the Scarlet Letter?
Well, my husband actually showed me an ad in the paper, and I was looking for something closer to home. And I mailed them my resume, believe it or not. That's how long ago this was. And they called me, and the rest is history. They loved my resume and hired me, and Chuck Dreibelbis is the reason I stayed.
Yeah, me
That
too.
tracks.
That absolutely is so true. I mean, everybody's got this job. Everybody's got this job that you've got that one person that is entirely unforgettable, and you just take that person with you for the rest of your life, whether or not you stay in contact with them, and you always remember that person. I have several, and Chuck is got to be in the top 3, and I mean, because he absolutely he would say things to me. He would come into the office in Indy, and just like, I would just be completely fried over something. And, it's like, what's this going on? So-and-so, who blew me some shit about this. So-and-so not listening to me, yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
And the first thing that come out of Chuck's head was, how can I help? How can I help you with this?
Yep.
And he was a calming presence. He was that type of person,
very much so.
Yeah, the type of person that would always work his heart out to catch you doing something right. And it was funny.
Yes.
It was funny because at his retirement party, when they wanted me to speak, and I got up, and I was like, because when I first started working at the Scarlet Letter, I heard all these things about Chuck this, Chuck that, Chuck. And we were at the golf outing in 2012, and everybody was talking about, when's Chuck going to be here? Chuck's going to be here, and stuff. And then this man walks in, and I was like, oh, that's got to be Chuck. I walk up, I said, hi, how you doing? I'm Brad Harvey, hoping I can meet Chuck. And he goes, hi, I'm Don Green. It's like, oh, okay.
The most intimidating man at the Scarlet Letter.
You know what though? He never intimidated me. Because I'm an intimidating presence. I'm an intimidating presence myself.
True.
Physically.
True. I am not.
He could probably kick 9 colors of shit out of me, but I never let it get to that because I respected the guy.
Sure.
And
of course.
Sometimes his choice of operations manager is a little off, but I always had.
And he sees that now.
Yeah, exactly. I always had a deep respect, for him and her, and in one form or another. But it's amazing what if you take this, you can take a melon, you can split it in half. And you've got these two, and it's the best melon yet. One of those Japanese ones that's like $2,000 that you see on YouTube, and it's like beautiful. And you just want to take a big bite out of it, but suddenly somebody drops a cat turd in it, okay, in the middle of them. That's the situation.
That is an amazing analogy.
but anyway, I was I can't say much more. Other than the fact that they,
I get it.
looking outside, looking in, there are some things I miss. And you are among the top of what I miss, because you're one of the reasons that place keeps going like it does. Because after it's 67, 68 years now. That's been an operation. It's people like you that made that happen. It's people like you, people like Chuck, and
exactly.
All those people. Even the people that piss us off a little bit, they have a role in it too. It's like they aggravate you. You just want to shake them till they fall asleep, but they're still contributing and making an impact.
But they still have that's right. Yes, absolutely. So it takes all of us to keep it running.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done kissing her ass for now, Jack.
I hear you. So,
see, I miss you too, Brad.
So, what we got going on next week, Brad?
I don't know. What do we got?
Don't we have that guy with the guy?
I need to reach out. I meant to reach out to him today, but I got really sidetracked with that heat job and shit and dealing with that. So I would like to definitely get him on. Jameson of Pest Tech USA is making some really cool devices to kind of help us in our jobs. And like to have him on to talk about what he's got, talk about what he's planning on, and let's see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, I would like to get him on. One thing I did want to mention is October 4th, again this year, like last year, I will be at Scotty's Beach Bar in Surfside Beach, South Carolina. October 4th, Saturday. I know that Sarah Jessica Suklal owes me 2 margaritas because
she does, doesn't she?
Last time she owes me 2 of them. But I'll be there between 8 and 9. So at Scotty's Beach Bar, October 4th, if you're in the Myrtle Beach area, come on down to see me. I'll have some swag with me, some koozies and bracelets and stuff like that. For if you come down, come load up on some Tales from the Crawl Space Pest Control Humor Depot stuff.
There you go. Outstanding. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And the week of hang on a second, I'm going to check my calendar here. Okay. Well, fuck, I just dropped that up. Okay. The week of the 15th through the 19th, I will be in Central Tennessee, in the Cumberland Plateau. And so look me up. I know there's a couple of cheese bags down there that I've been really dying to meet and would love to. So I'll be staying at the Wyndham at Fairfield Glade Resort, which will be closing in December, sadly. It's been my go-to for 20 some years. And I'd like to meet you. I too will have some swag. I'll have some magnets. I've got a couple can koozies left. I've only got one Tales from the Crawl Space sticker, though I'm keeping it. So
I got some, just the small ones though, but I'll bring some of them with me. I got to order a whole new bunch of them, but I'll get them.
Did I send you? Did I? Shit, you were in town just a few weeks ago too. I could have given you that one. Well, shame on me. I also have your caramel creams still in my freezer that you.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, I'll pick them up in October.
Outstanding. Yeah, you have to share them with everybody. Much like
bullshit.
Fucking shit. Oh yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, those are gonna be filibustered. Totally.
Fight me.
Fight you. All right, buddy. Yeah, I'll arm wrestle for you. Which one's your bad arm?
The third one.
The third. Ooh, I ain't touching that.
You go that's I win. I'll win. I'll whip out the penis and walk with my caramel creams.
He wins by forfeit.
Whatever works, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
A win is a win.
Yeah, that's right. So anyway, so October 18th, of course, is Cheese Stop 2025. Jen, you are cordially invited.
Thank you.
We will find you reasonable accommodations if you want. Just come on down. It'll be at my house. We're going to have white people tacos, and we're going to record another episode of Tales from the Crawl Space. And just you're gonna get to meet some prominent cheese bags and just have a great time. So I hope you can make it.
I appreciate the invite. I will definitely look at my calendar.
Outstanding. Good. Yeah, Joe, make sure she's got a clear calendar.
Oh, I want to mention that yesterday was the Slim Reaper's birthday. Kevin Wilhite's birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday, Kevin Wilhite.
That's right, it was. Happy birthday,
bless that
Kev.
man. That man is an anchor of PCHD. Happy birthday, Kev. Appreciate you. So,
definitely.
All right. Well, you want to take us out?
All right. For Brad, myself, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Schulzie. Always great seeing you. And Jen, pleasure to meet you. And I look forward to seeing you at Cheese Stock. So for Brad, myself, Tony Spangler's Tumblers at spanglerette.com. And what's the other gentleman's website, Brad? For the
PestTechUSA.com.
Pest USA. We would like to wish you all a happy bug the fuck off.
Bug off.
Bye-bye.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Oh, thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawlspace podcast. Jack and Brad will be back next week with another great episode. TFTC can be found on almost every podcast provider available, and you can also find us on TikTok at TFTC 2.0, Instagram at TFTC Podcast, Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot Group, and our website, www.tftc.wtf. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.